Now, the reason why people can float is because, number one, anything with air in always floats. So think about a ship. Are you heavier than a ship? Probably not. Are you heavier than a tree? Probably not. So if any object has air in, but the volume of water is much greater than the object, this is why you float, which ironically is why it's easier to float in deep water. So let's have a look at Amaro. You can see that Amaro is floating. Now, he is floating because he has a wetsuit on. If he didn't have a wetsuit on, he might be significantly lower in the water. The wetsuit is made out of really floaty material, so these are really great pieces of clothing to wear when you are in cold water. It will keep you warm and it will really help to increase your buoyancy. Amaro is keeping his balance by sitting upright. It's very similar to sitting in a chair. We need to just get really comfortable with your legs being down. It's not a bad thing, it's not a negative. It's actually a real positive where you can keep your head up, remain nice and calm. So, whenever we are treading water, what happens is we start with the arms. Now you can see that the hands are going side to side, inwards and outwards. Just two very simple movements. When you're pushing the water inwards and outwards, you're creating a slight current underneath your arms. What this is doing is it's lifting you up. This current is helping you to balance, it's helping you to stay nice and stable and relaxed in the water. Now, when you're creating a current underneath your palms, this is giving you lots of good control, lots of balance. One thing to note is look how low his arms are. When the arms are nice and low into the water, you're going to grab all the volume of water, so you're going to start to feel a lot more in control. Okay, this is what you do not do when you're learning how to tread water. What you do not want to do is you do not want to lift your hands higher than the water surface. What you'll see is a lot of splash happening. When anything comes up out of the water, it's going to knock you off balance and you'll actually feel heavier. So you need to make sure that your hands stay beneath the water at all times. Then you have maximum control on the water. The second thing you do not want to do when you are treading water is lift your hands up high and press the water down. You do not want to lift your hands out of the water. Anytime you lift your hands out of the water, it's adding on a lot of weight to your body. It's also making you feel quite unsuccessful. So keep your hands beneath the water when you are skilling, and that is where the control is. So what do we do with the legs? Now, there's 3 different options with your legs. Like I say, your body is sat in a chair the whole time. So, option number 1 is the egg beater kick. This is where the feet are going round in circles, creating currents that are really helping you to balance in the water. You are using the bottom of your feet to really press on the water to start to feel that lift. The second kind of legs is breaststroke legs. Breaststroke legs, again, you're using the bottom of your feet to press the water down to help to lift your body up. This is slightly less stable than the egg beater, but it will still work. The third type of legs you can use is a cycle. What you are doing here is, again, the bottom of your feet. We are pedaling on the water to make the body to stay up and to make you feel nice and comfortable. So we're going to teach you how to swim on the back. Now you can see Amaro here, he's got his head all the way back into the water, so it's helping to lift the legs. Like I say, we need to really make sure that we get comfortable in the water before we attempt this. So when you are lying flat on the water, your head is into the water. You will see Amaro's ears beneath. When your head is fully in the water, it really helps to lift your body up. Second thing, let's check out the hands. It's that sculling motion. We're creating up thrust underneath the hands to keep him well balanced. So your homework for today, practice sculling and just practice being really comfortable with the water on your hair and over your ears. The rest you will lift up.